You sit down to do something important. Maybe it's work, studying, or something you know could change your life. You tell yourself, I'll start in a minute. So you check your phone, just for a second. One video turns into 10. 10 minutes turn into an hour. And suddenly, the day is gone. And now you feel it. That quiet guilt. That pressure in your chest. That voice in your head saying, why am I like this? You think you're lazy. You think you lack discipline. But what if I told you that's not the real reason? What if procrastination is actually protection? Because the truth is, you're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding how it makes you feel. Think about it. That thing you're delaying, it's not just work. It's pressure. It's expectations. It's the possibility of failure. And your brain doesn't like that. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It doesn't care about your dreams. It cares about keeping you safe. And to your brain, trying something difficult, risking failure, stepping into the unknown, feels like danger. So what does it do? It protects you. It pushes you towards comfort, towards easy dopamine, towards distractions. Not because you're weak, but because your mind is trying to save you from pain. And here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes, you're not even afraid of failing. You're afraid of what failure means. What if I try, and I'm not good enough? What if I give it everything, and still lose? What if this proves something is wrong with me? That fear is heavy. So instead of facing it, you escape it. You scroll, you delay, you distract yourself, not because you don't care, but because you care too much. And that pressure becomes overwhelming. So your mind chooses the easier path. Avoidance. But here's the trap. Avoidance feels good, only in the moment. Later, it becomes regret, and that regret builds up, day by day, task by task, until it turns into something bigger, self-doubt. You start believing, I can't do anything. I never finish what I start. I'm just not disciplined. But that's not true. That's just a story you've repeated too many times. Because every time you procrastinate, you're reinforcing that identity. And over time, it becomes who you think you are. But here's the reality. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are just stuck in a loop of fear, avoidance, and temporary relief. And the more you stay in that loop, the harder it becomes to escape, because your brain gets used to it. It starts expecting the distraction. It starts craving the easy way out. And anything that requires effort feels even heavier. But the way out is not what you think. It's not about forcing motivation. It's not about waiting to feel ready, because that moment rarely comes. The way out is understanding the feeling you're avoiding. Next time you procrastinate, pause. Don't reach for your phone. Don't distract yourself. Just sit there for a second and ask yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Is it anxiety, fear, overwhelm, pressure? Be honest, because that feeling is the real reason you're stuck. And once you see it clearly, it starts losing power. Then take one small step. Not the whole task, not perfection, just one step. So small, your mind can't reject it. Open the file, write one line, study for 5 minutes. That's it. Because action breaks the loop, not motivation. And once you start, something shifts. The resistance slowly fades. The fear becomes quieter. And suddenly, what felt impossible becomes manageable. That's how you rebuild control, not by waiting, but by moving, even when it feels uncomfortable. Especially when it feels uncomfortable, because that discomfort is not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're growing. And the more you lean into it, the less power procrastination has over you. Until one day, You don't recognize the old version of yourself anymore. The one who kept delaying. The one who kept escaping. Because now, you face things. Even when it's hard. Even when you're scared. And that's the difference. Not talent, not luck, just the decision to stop running. So next time you feel like procrastinating, remember this. You're not lazy. You're just avoiding a feeling. And the moment you face that feeling, you take your power back. If this made you think, if you saw yourself in this, then you're already becoming aware. And awareness is where change begins.